Hey, how's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's doing good. And if you're not doing good, I hope everything works out for the good. Today, I just want to say welcome to another episode with Speak Life Shine Bright. I'm your host, Kurt, and I pulled up. To record another podcast episode in 2024. Happy New Year. It's a new year, 2024. I haven't recorded an episode since 2023 of February, so it feels good. It feels good. So I just want to get y'all caught up on where I'm at now and get back to this, So today's title, it's No Excuses, No Complaining. No excuses, no complaining. But before we get into the episode, I would like to take a moment of silence for the people that I have lost in 2023. My grandfather, John Boy, Miss Myrna Lemon, and then my cousin Greta, the first cousin, who meant a lot to me and to the family, who was brutally beaten on December 5th of 2023, and she was pronounced dead on December 6th. So I'd like to take a 10 seconds moment of silence for them. Okay, let's get into it. No excuses, no complaining. I want to tie in the MLK weekend as well, birthday celebration. Get to your mountaintop. No excuses, no complaining. Get to your mountaintop. So 2023 started off great. I had the momentum coming out of 2022. Great episodes, liberating, triumphant episodes within myself, giving the message from the things I've made it through, bringing other guests onto the platform who have made it to colleges through their sport talents and made it to the NFL and retired and doing philanthropy work and things like that. People who was on drugs and overcame drug addiction and people who were looking for love as they're in their career and never gave up on love, came together and were able to mold their families together and be married and be happy. So it was some very powerful messages coming out of 2023 from the Speak Life Shine Bright platform. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Got to keep saying that in 2024. I wasn't saying it in 2023, even though I recorded only one podcast episode. So I had the momentum. So after that episode, the last episode with my cousin Arika and her husband Alfred, which I was so blessed and honored to have them on, and it was a liberating. It was a great episode, so make sure y'all check that out. They spoke about how they met and on a cruise ship, how they got engaged, how they took counseling serious before marriage, and how they molded their family into one, and how the success is going as husband and wife working in the real estate industry. So it was a beautiful episode, and my cousin Arika was like, yo, Kurt, man, this is your lane. You got this, cuz. Keep doing, don't stop. So I had the motivation, I had the inspiration, okay? So I'm on some solid foundation. I'm at my mountain. And now, on a mountain, you got to have your gear. You got to have the shoes. You got to have the right gear. You got to have the backpack. You got to have food. You got to have, and you can't look down. You can't look back. And you shouldn't take one hint or you'll fall. So I got the inspiration, but somehow, as I'm climbing my mountain, right, looking to make it to my mountaintop, like Dr. King, he made it to his mountaintop. That's how he was able to help millions of people. And the day before he was assassinated, he was trying to help the sanitation workers in Memphis, Tennessee to get equal pay. In that last speech, he said, I've made it to the mountaintop. And I was like, wow, that's why he was able to help so much. So Kurt, when you're on your mountain, you're climbing your mountain, your heart is so big, it overshadowed the wisdom that you have taken that and knowledge that has been bestowed upon you, and the inspiration you have received from people like Dr. King and others like that. So you're climbing your mountain and you haven't made it to the top, and your heart say, hey, you can still reach down and help someone at the same time. As I reached down to help that person, they pulled me down. I actually let their hand go. I said, forget that. You ain't going to pull me down. The next person I try to help, it was pulling me down. Now, I let that person hand go too. But I was entrusted them in a kind of way where I left personal belongings around them. And they stole from me. I had a Bose headset, as you could see in my previous Bose headphones, as you see in my previous podcast episodes. You know, I started out with the one I'm wearing now, Behringer, and the little set, and I upgraded. The Bose headphones I won during the pandemic when DJ Sean Nice was acting like we was at Club Elements, and if you put $5 in the raffle, I'll cash out me $5. I'll put your name in the raffle. We cashed out them like $35, so it was like 7 different. And, of course, end up winning the headset. He sent them, got them. So I got that upgraded. Then I had the Rodecaster Pro upgraded to that. So everything was working. Everything's going. And as I had to let go of somebody hand that I'm looking for my headphones. Can't find them. Tore everything up. You know how you're looking for something, but you don't want to blame anybody? Because I move around a lot. I'm always doing... Couldn't find them. Tore everything up, the car, the house, everything. Couldn't find them. I knew that person took it, but I had to make sure before I could confront them, I guess. Right? But inside the headset case, there are my SD cards right here. And for my camera with all my podcast episodes, all my videos, all my photography work from Paris to California to Brooklyn. That hurt. That's like somebody stealing your life's work. It's not your life's work because it's not complete all the way, but it's part of your life's work. It's like a musician catalog. Somebody steals their catalog. That's going to hurt anybody. So now, remember, I'm holding on to them, so I can't get nowhere so I'm still holding on. And after I let that hand go, I'm able to, and once I seen that was gone, I let go. I fell. I couldn't encourage. I couldn't inspire. If I can't encourage myself, how can I get on here and say, speak life, shine bright? You can make it do this and make. I didn't have that inspiration to even get in the studio. And it took through my cousin Greta. When I got the news about that, I had to pick myself up a little bit. I said, Kurt, snap out of it, man. Yeah, you're having a rough year, but you got to get back to it. Like, the family needs you right now. It ain't even about no podcast. The family needs you to be present. I got the inspiration. You got to get to Trinidad as soon as possible. My cousin Cookie, so Greta had one daughter, my cousin Cookie. Cookie was married to my Uncle Dario on my biological mother's side. And they had 3 kids. They sent the first invitation that came from Trinidad after the trauma that I experienced from Trinidad when I was a little kid. I never went back. 27 years later, my dad and my brothers went to Trinidad. They see my Uncle Dario. He was like, yo, what's going on with Curtis? Yo, tell Curtis to call me. Call my Uncle Dario. Yeah, Curtis, what's going on? You remember me? I said, Uncle Dario, I don't really remember, but what's going on, man? Still, that's my uncle. I'm going to show you love. What's good? He was like, Curtis, I want to see you, man. He said, if you can cover your flight to Trinidad, you don't have to worry about where you're staying. You don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about nothing. This is 2014. So I did it. I got my ticket. I made it to Trinidad after 27 years, right? First place, after my uncle picked me up from the airport, where did we go? We stopped at Greta's bar. He picking up food for him, Cookie, me, the kids. We hugged my cuz. She said, cuz, you good. You don't got to worry about nothing. And Greta in there, the bar's pumping, food smelling good. I said, cuz, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I just got off the flight. Next day, I'm up there. I'm having a time of my life. Seeing my cuz, she can, as everybody outside having a good time and dancing, she back there chefing it up. Fries, chicken, roti, lau mein. She can cook everything. If you ever looking for Greta, you can find her in the kitchen. God bless her soul, man. And all of that. So, a couple years prior, I get a call saying, your Uncle Dario's sick. A couple days later, he died. I couldn't even pick up the phone and call Cookie and say, yo, Cookie, my condolences, cuz. because it hurt so much, because he was the only one on my biological mother's side who reached out to me, who remembered me and said, well, that's my nephew. I should check on him. I should find out what's going with him and all he been through in between the time he left the house to now. So I really hurt. I couldn't even call. So when I got the call, I had to go to Trinidad to be there for my cousin, because now her husband died and she left with the kids, and now her mom get murdered like that. Oh, I had to snap out of it now. I got to be a bigger man now. No excuses, no complaining. Man up. Stand up. The woman in the family, Cookie, need you. Them kids need you. The women in the family need you. The men in the family need you to lead. You're a leader. You're an encourager. You're an inspiration to many. That's your calling. That's your gift. Go use it now. Got to Trinidad. Pulled up in Targe Road. Pulled up on my cuz Cookie. What's good? Cuz I'm here. Whatever you need. First, I had to apologize for not even calling her. Let's get that out the way. Then I said, cuz whatever you need, I got you. Whatever my little cousins need, I got them. Whatever I can do while I'm here, use me. I'm here to be used in a good way to get us through this tragic time, this most difficult time of our lives. And we got through. We made it through as a family. Came back. Ain't no Merry Christmas. Ain't no Happy New Year. But I'm getting inspiration though. I'm building it up. My mentor G was telling me in the middle of the year, Kirk, stop making excuses, man. Man, if you gonna do it, man. A man can't keep making excuses. I'm gonna stop messing with you if you keep making. Snap out of it. The encouragement starting to come back. Pick yourself up. Yeah, you lost the headphones. Yeah, you lost all of your episodes. But come on. Your journey, you ain't even reached the mountaintop yet to really inspire the millions that you're going to inspire. You got to get back into position. You're already on solid ground. You already got the gear on. You just fell. Get back on the mountain and start climbing again. So my big cuz, Cleavon, was like, he just talked to him a couple of weeks. We in 2024 now. He said, Kurt, when you was little, I came to check for you at your grandmother's house in Couva. And he said, when I walked in one time, they had an orange extension cord. You know, the long orange extension cord? They had it tied around me. I'm probably like 2-3 years old. He said they was tossing me down the stairs at the same time as he's walking in. He's like, yo, stop. They can't do that to him. Wow. Then he said, yo, when they used to cut the iron on and get it hot and then press it against your skin. I didn't know that. I didn't know about the stairs and things. Like I said, because my memory was these kind of things you'll remember because of the trauma of it. But if your memory is not in place, you're not going to remember. So my memory didn't really come into fruition yet. So when he said that, I already knew because the dark part of my skin right here, I can see where they pressed the iron because I can see the perfect line and whatnot. The texture of my skin is darker and it's not no birthmark. Then he said, they set you on fire. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, man. But they said what don't kill you could only make you stronger. I knew that part because around my neck, around here, I could see the shade of my skin. It wasn't 3rd degree burn, but it was enough to leave a slight scar to know, like, hold up, something happened to me. I don't know what, but something happened to me. Shout out to my cousin Cleavon for being there and checking on me, because if not, they would have killed me in that house. It's like my bird mom pulled up and like, Dad, you still alive? Come, let me take you now before they really kill you. Look at all the them did to you already. So shout out to my cuz Cleavon, man. I really appreciate you. I love you, cuz, for real. And so once he told me that, it kind of re-traumatized me already. I ain't going front. As you go back to the first couple of episodes, I talk about how to catch a pedophile and all the things I've been to and this and that. So I made it. I conquered the trauma. That's why I'm able to inspire, encourage, lead. By what? Example, because I've been through it already. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to lose a mother. I seen her take her first. But in that tragic way that my cousin died, that's a different kind of pain. You know, so when my cousin told me about that it, like I said, started re-traumatizing me a little bit. Some people say, well, why would somebody tell you something like that? And I was like, I know he wasn't meaning to re-traumatize me. He was just saying, yo, Curtis, look how I was able to come check for you those few times. Now you're able to pick yourself up and be more of a man and actually be there for the family in a way that is actually needed. I don't want no credit. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the recognition, but this is what I'm born to do. I'm supposed to visit the widows. I'm supposed to visit the fatherless. I'm supposed to mourn with those who mourn. That's part of the mission. That's part of the calling. Okay. So I looked in the mirror. I said, wow, you've been through that? They almost killed you. Don't go back. Don't let the trauma rise up. Conquer it. You already conquer it. So I looked in the mirror and said, wow, you stronger than you ever could imagine. You stronger than what you thought you are. Get back to it now. Get back and start recording your podcast episodes. Stop using excuses. Your family needs you. The people need you. And here I am to encourage. You know what I mean? It don't matter if they was tying ropes around me and trying to throw me down the stairs. I'm still able to get back on the mic and speak life. It don't matter if they was trying to set me on fire and burn me. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, I was able to still come out that fiery furnace and be alive today to inspire the millions. It don't matter who stole this from me and who I tried to help and I fall from grace. I'm still here to speak life. I'm still here to encourage. It don't matter if I thought I didn't do right, but not calling and this and that. I can still make a wrong right and be there for my cousin, be there for my little cousin, be there for the family. And that's what I'm called to do. And stop it complaining. There's no excuses. You're on a solid foundation already. Get back to climbing your mountain. That's what I'm here to encourage y'all to do today. For my story, I'm hoping this can encourage somebody out there to say, man, Kurt, look at his life. Wow, I don't want to fall like that. I don't want to go through all that. So as your man, woman out there who conquered their trauma and you finally got on some solid ground, get your gear intact. Get to your mountain. And like Dr. King said, as a climbing your mountain, and you're meant to use the words in your heart to inspire, you can do that. But don't let go and reach down to pull nobody up until you make it to your mountaintop. Take it from me. Take it from Dr. King. He said he made it to the mountaintop, so that's why he's able to reach down and help. If you're still climbing, how could you reach down and help? You're going to fall. You're going to fall. You're going to fall. I don't want you to fall. I fell. I don't want you to fall just because I fell. I don't want you to go through this because I went through that. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So I had to forgive. I had to let that go and say, okay, I'll use this headset now. I'll buy a new SD card. But this time around, I'm going to be careful because I don't want to fall again. I'm on a mission. How much time do I got left? How many chances do I have now? I don't know, so I can't play with it. This is serious, man. I take this thing serious. Like I said, I ain't doing this for likes, even though I want you to hit that like button. I ain't doing this for subscriptions, even though I want you to hit that subscribe button. Why? Because the more you do that, the more the message is going to spread, the more I'll be able to inspire, and my destiny will be fulfilled. It'll be sad to leave the earth and not fulfilling my destiny. That means everything that I've been through and conquered, it'll all be in vain. So, conquer your trauma, forgive others, get on a solid foundation, get the gear intact, climb your mountain. Climb your mountain. I'm climbing, so I'm encouraging. Cookie's going to be all right. I'm right here for you. Go through your pain. Go through your depression. Go through whatever you got to go through. But make sure you wake up and take them kids to school. Make sure when you look at the kids, that'll give you the inspiration. I'm climbing, though. I'm climbing. Hey, cuz, keep doing what you're doing in Tobago. I love what you're doing, cuz. Hey, cuz, let's come together as a family. We're going to start a WhatsApp. Hey, cuz. Hey, y'all. Keep being strong. Keep being strong. I did it. You can do it. Because when I get to the mountaintop, the voice is going to be so powerful that I'll not only be able to help myself, help the family, I'll be able to help millions of people. Break them chains. Get out of, conquer your trauma and get to whatever you're destined, whatever's meant for you to do, you're going to get to it. No excuses, no complaining. All 2024. Get to your mountaintop. It's the only way. At a young age, Dr. King said he was only about, I think, 39, 30. He He said, I made it to my mountaintop. And before he could completely help the sanitation workers, which I believe it did end up happening, he was assassinated. So he sparked it, and even though he wasn't here to see it, it still happened. That's the kind of energy you got to put out into the universe. So once you make it to your mountaintop, you'll be able to help millions of people like Dr. King did. You'll be able to really make a difference. So be careful. Be very careful on your way to the mountaintop. Like I said, don't look down. Don't look back. Keep both hands on the mountain, and you'll make it to your mountaintop. You'll be able to complete your mission and fulfill your destiny. And I want to be a witness. As you're a witness to me, and as I'm sharing, I want to be a witness to you making it to your mountaintop and doing all that you got to do. Wow, I'm so thankful for today. I'm so thankful for 2024. We made it. We're not going to be discouraged. We're not going to keep falling. We are going to learn. We're not going to let our heart overshadow the wisdom and knowledge that's bestowed on us. We're going to use wisdom more than we ever used it, knowing that your heart don't change. Your heart's still going to be there. It's still going to be able to do. But focus, sacrifice, focus, and get there. You can do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm encouraging you that you can do it too. Dr. King did it. Garvey did it. Nelson Mandela did it. All these great figures in history, they did it. Now you got to do it for yourself. For yourself, for your family, and for others. And that's what I'm going to do the same. So as I close, I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen to this message. You know, it's been a while, but that's the past, right? I've been through this, but that's the past, right? So no excuses, no complaining, no looking back. I'm climbing my mountain. I appreciate all the encouragement. I appreciate people saying to cousins saying, yo, Kurt, you meant for the go, 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 go. I appreciate that. I appreciate cuz telling me that even though it seemed traumatizing, it liberated me even more to get back in the studio. God, he didn't give me a spirit of fear. God didn't give me a spirit of fear. Give me a spirit, sound mind and love, wisdom. I got to use it. You got all the tools. Make sure you use it in your backpack as you climb. We got the tools. We got the food. We got the water. Just use it. All 2024 and turn it into a lifestyle. I just don't want to do this day in and day out. I want to turn it into a lifestyle. This is my life. This is my destiny. What is your life? What is your destiny? Only you can figure that out. Take your time. Learn it. Study it. Dissect it. Master it. Conquer it. Reach your mountaintop. Don't let nobody stop you. People going to talk about you. Some days I don't feel like doing nothing. But I still keep pushing forward. And I'm encouraging you to do the same thing in your life. I got my story. You got your story. Be blessed. Also, over everybody who took the time to listen to this podcast, I speak blessings over your life. I speak prosperity over your life. Allow wisdom to take control of your whole life and order your steps in that way where you don't continue to fall. You don't have to keep getting back up and dusting yourself off. You don't lose that solid foundation that you have worked so hard to get to. And that solid foundation, you don't lose that. I speak protection over everybody, that you're safe no matter where you're at. And if you end up saying, man, you was at the wrong place at the wrong time, but you survived it to say it, so let it be. Protection, protection, protection. Peace, peace, peace. Prosperity, prosperity, prosperity. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Health, health, health over everybody. And may you have a great 2024. Be continued. Continue to tap in. Continue to support Speak Life Shine Bright. And I'll continue to dig deep to bring the inspiration out, the encouragement out, to liberate everyone that tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in to Speak Life Shine Bright. I'm your host, Kurt. I pulled up, I poured out, and now I'm ready to dig deep to get to the next episode. Be blessed. Thank you so much. One love.